Thank you so much for coming. You are about 23 minutes early, but that is what we expected. So, I would like to start off by saying everyone that works here has anxiety, so we all understand feelings that you're feeling, emotions that can arise due to certain situations or social interactions. We have all experienced similar, if not exact, situations and have reacted in the same ways. So, as you know, we are a service that helps anxious people go to their appointments, dates, social settings and situations, and we get you in the best position possible. So when I say things like the best position possible, that can mean emotionally as well as physically. If you need to go to an office that you've never been to before, we will let you know exactly where the front desk is and kind of the office culture and etiquette, so you're not fumbling through these social interactions, okay? Now, I already have your file pulled up here, and if I can get you to verify your cell phone number. Perfect. Okay. And so would you like to opt in for promotional texts? Okay. And since this is your first time using our services, this will be completely free. Okay. Now, I have your calendar pulled up, and I see that you set an appointment for a new eye doctor. Is that right? Okay. Alright, perfect. First off, I want to say I'm very proud of you. I know that you called and you made that appointment yourself. I know it's not easy setting appointments and calling places. That was really big. Okay? Yeah. Sometimes I do like to use our services and have an associate here call and make the appointment for me. Lately, I have been trying to stop doing that because I would like a little more practice. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, so on the calendar here, I see that that is actually in a few hours today, and I know that you don't really like having multiple appointments in the same day. That kind of builds a little bit of anxiety. I know typically when I have an appointment set for something, I like to get ready and just sit at home until it's time to go, because I don't want any sort of interference that will cause me to be late. Yeah, okay. first thing that I am going to bring up is that when you walk in, okay, so that's very good. We will start with the parking lot. I actually have a whiteboard here, and I am going to kind of draw out a little map for you. Okay. So, as you can see here, here's the street. You're gonna come in here and park. The parking lot is all this section, and so this is a shared parking lot. Alright, and the building is also shared with several businesses. Okay, so typically all the parking spots up front, they're always taken, so I would simply drive to the back and park somewhere in the back area of the parking lot. Okay, and then you're going to walk in the entrance, and it is simply a hallway of businesses. Okay, so your eye doctor will be the first door on the left when you walk in, and there will be a waiting room and a front desk directly to the right as soon as you walk in. Here on the map we have parking lot, park in the back. Okay, those are also the easier spots to park in, and it's going to be easy to reverse out of them. The ones in the middle look easy, but it is a tighter space to back out from. Okay, then you walk in to the entrance, office, first door on your left, receptionist office directly to the right. As soon as you walk in, you will see it. Okay, now that we have that sorted, I need to discuss with you the receptionist. Okay, we actually have a very long file on her. People who have anxiety have come back with notes about their interactions with her, so we have several ways to alleviate awkward situations or completely dissolve them so they won't happen to you. They have happened to others, but they will not happen to you. Okay, so it is important that when you walk up to the front desk, that she is not going to greet you. She's not going to say hello. How can I help you? What can I do for you? Please do not spend any ounce of your social battery on a smile, because it will not be reciprocated, okay? She will simply give you a blank stare, and there would be an awkward pause there. So what you're going to do when you walk in is look straight at her, give her your name and the time of your appointment. Hello, my name is, and my appointment is at 2:30 p.m. today. Okay? Then she is going to hand you a tablet without saying anything, and you are to take the tablet and just take a seat. Okay? You're going to fill out your paperwork. All of that is information that you know, okay? And once you are done, you're going to hand it back to her. Alright? Okay. And at this point, she'll probably say something like, "We'll call you when it's time." So, once again, you need to not be prompted for information. You just provide it. It's also very important that you mention the time of your appointment. That's what she needs to get you checked in, okay? She also has a track record of not checking you in when you arrive. So, we have actually set up a camera behind her desk, and we will be able to see if she actually properly checked you in. If not, you will be receiving a text message that's going to let you know that you need to go back to the front desk and prompt verification of being checked in. Okay. Alright. And one more thing when you're there. The office is very, very chilly. They set their temperature to 68 degrees, so I thought you wouldn't have time to run back home after this, so I have a sweater that is your size, okay? And you can just put it on over your lovely outfit, and it should stop you from shaking. I know when you have anxiety and you are cold, it can lead to shaking like a chihuahua, okay? And can make you get in your head about that. So here we have this sweater. You can bring it back the next time you come. Okay. Alrighty. I will set this here and pack everything up for you before you go. Okay. You're gonna do very well on your appointment. The doctor is very kind and gives very clear instructions, okay? It's just getting past that mini boss first. That's our big hurdle, okay? Alright. Now next, I see that in 2 weeks you have a work event, a dinner. Okay. So I do like that you scheduled your appointment, you get recovery time, and then you have your work dinner. Okay. So, the restaurant that this is going to be at is medium fancy. Okay. So, I know on the website it said there's no dress code, but you do not want to wear clothes with holes in them. Okay. I would suggest not wearing high heels because the parking lot is actually significantly far from the restaurant. To save those puppies, maybe wear some flats, okay? Now, let's discuss parking, okay? Just gonna erase this. So we do have a waiter on the inside at this restaurant. They have partnered up with us and they know who you are and they know that you have hired us. So you will not be overlooked when it comes to ordering the food. I can add notes to our system. Do you like it when waiters ask how the food tastes and makes direct eye contact with you? No? So have them ask someone else? Okay. Let me write that first. I know everyone is a little bit different. Some people with anxiety like knowing there's someone on the inside and making eye contact with them and basically saying, "Are you okay?" And some people don't like that, so I just had to ask. Okay. So they will not be making direct eye contact with you in this particular situation. Okay? And they will not be telling you to enjoy your meal because that does induce a automatic response of you too. They won't be saying that. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to parking. Oh. This is in a little bit of a center, a shopping center here. Okay, so your Google Maps will guide you to the shopping center area. The restaurant is located here, and the street is here. The direction that you'll be coming from, I assume you're home. Good. Will be from here. There is parking behind some shops. So there are areas where you can park. Does that make sense? Now what you're going to want to do is go to the 5th level. Do not try to find a parking space on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th level. The 5th level is almost always clear. It's very important that as you're driving up, you will see empty parking spaces. They are reserved, so do not attempt to park and struggle to back out and maneuver back and forth until you can get yourself out of this situation. Okay, I do know that you said you're very bad at parking. Lots of people with anxiety are really bad at parking, myself included. It's terrible. So you're gonna go up to the 5th floor and park right next to the elevator. Yeah. And it will take you directly down to the 1st. Okay? When you get out onto the street, you should see the restaurant directly across the street. Now, the etiquette of this area is very jaywalking heavy. So we don't need to go to any sort of intersection. You just wait for your opportunity and cross the street. Okay. Now, I know that you like to arrive early. Well, I'm so sorry for saying that. I know you don't like to. It just kind of is a very unnerving push to be early. Okay? So, when you arrive there, you're going to tell the wait staff at the front, the hostess, that you are here for a reservation. She will tell you, most likely, no one has arrived yet. Table is not ready, so you'll just have a seat. She's not going to direct you to have a seat, so it's important that you just take that initiative to sit down. Okay, alright. And I know you say that you don't enjoy mindlessly looking at your phone to pass the time, okay? And you don't like small talk. Okay. So we have this Rubik's Cube that you can fidget with. You don't need to know how to solve it. It is simply the clicks. They are very satisfying. And no one is going to want to talk to you if they see you doing this. Now, while you fidget, you can use this time for self-reflection, but if you want to kind of clear your mind, you can genuinely try to solve. Okay? I'm gonna add that to your package. And then once everyone starts arriving, that's where you come in. And it's time for you to just be yourself. Okay? And that's enough. It is. Now last, I do see a hotel check-in for a few days later. I know you have done this sort of thing before, but I do have a couple things that I wanted to give you. I know you don't really like to draw attention or accidentally make eye contact with strangers. So we have this hat that you can wear and sunglasses. The lower you wear your hat, the less you need to worry about accidentally making eyes with anyone. Okay? If you care to take them off while you do your check-in, that is completely up to you, but as soon as you turn away from that desk, I would highly suggest that you put the glasses back on. Once again, this really helps with locking eyes with a stranger. Maybe they were doing something weird, or you were doing something weird. That instance of just locking eyes can really cause a lot of feelings inside. So, don't be shy. A lot of people wear sunglasses to hotels. It's not strange. Okay? I'm going to add this to your package as well. I know your appointment is coming up, so I am going to get this all packed up for you, okay? Here you go. Alright, you're gonna do just fine, okay? And I've also prepared a report for you that I'm gonna email over to you so you can review in case you mindlessly just agreed and said yes that you understand because you were too anxious to ask me to repeat or explain in a different way, okay? And I did mention on the report that you can call if you have any additional questions, which you probably won't be doing. So I am actually going to text you, okay? And just see how things are going, alright? Okay. And if you don't text back, I know it's not personal, okay? Alrighty. Well, I hope to see you again, okay? You're gonna do really good.